Hey peeps, what's up? Before I get started, I wanted to say we had a little hiccup yesterday, and I have hiccups right now, but yesterday we lost power for a little bit, and it's back on now, so everything's good. But I just want to say real quick, I gotta clean up before I do the reading. So, I'm going to clean up real quick. I am going to ask my pendulum, excuse me, and drink some water. I'm going to ask my pendulum what deck to use per person, and I'm going to clean up a little bit, because this is quite frankly a mess. So anyway, yeah, so I think that's it. So yeah, I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to do all those things, and I'll be right back. So, I got everybody's questions written out, and I've got all my decks ready, so, yeah, alright, so I'll see y'all in a second. Okay, so first up is Patricia, and she says she's open to any message. So, and this is Patricia's card. And this is the Sacred Rebels, and this is Listen to Your Truth. And there's my reflection. Okay, so I'm going to flip to it in the book real quick. Okay. And this is what, try and get the glare off of that. Okay. And the book says, truth speaks to us constantly, but not always in words. It may communicate through a feeling that it's hard to put into words, but brings an inexplicable sense of peace, trust, and the knowledge that somehow everything is going to work out perfectly, even if there is little evidence of how it's all going to happen. You're being asked to listen to the truths beneath the words, rather than the superficial message of the words themselves. This is especially true for the communications of those around you, the press, the newspapers, and the mass media. You will begin to hear fear in the words and actions of those around you, even as they preach love. Listen deeper, listen for the truth. This oracle comes with a message of truth for you. You are hearing something that is not being said, and what you are hearing is truthful. You may feel as though you are the only one that is really ready to hear or see it. Perhaps you've been working in a situation or loving in a relationship where truth is consistently denied. We live in a world where truth is frequently avoided out of fear of what it might reveal. At the basis of such actions, consciously or not, is a deep sense of unhealed toxic shame. If you or someone else is fearful that the truth will expose, rather than free and heal, then some personal healing is required. It is time for letting go of old wounds in favor of a greater sense of self-love and acceptance. Okay, and the next one is Flo, and Flo says, should she go on a journey alone or with a friend? So I'm going to ask my pendulum. Pendulum Flo wants to know, should she go on her journey alone? And that says yes. And then I'll ask it again. Pendulum, should Flo take a friend on her journey? And that is a sign for no. Okay, and then this is the messenger oracle. And this is the Sacred Rebels. It's really powerful. So, and I did scared the crap out of me. Oh my god. Whew, there's been some weird things happening here lately. But anyway, I did ask my pendulum per each deck, per each person. And so I picked specifically for your energy today. So, and this says, heed your dreams. Let me pick it up real quick. This is actually pretty cool. This looks like a tree of life. But her hair is like being braided up into this tree. That's very cool. And it's got a snake. Snakes aren't bad. Snakes symbolize wisdom. So, was it you? I can't remember who it was, but someone posted a picture of earrings. So maybe whoever posted the thing about the snake earrings, I think this might be a message you need to hear. I'm going to turn the light back on because it's a little too dark for me to be reading. My eyeballs are not that good anyway. And this is number 17. Okay. She's very pretty, by the way. And it looks like there's like several seasons, and it's, you know, like the sun and the moon. So anyway, your dreams are a powerful tool for increasing self-awareness, for they contain within them the unfiltered truth, whether it be a dream or a nightmare. They are the keys to understanding your inner self, both your joys and your fears. Commune with Gaia, a great spirit, in the stillness of your slumber. Learn to read and interpret your dreams. Listen to what they tell you. See, you hear the crows? Learn to read and interpret your dreams. Listen to what they tell you. Pay close attention to how they make you feel. Heed what they reveal, and learn who you are and who you wish to be. Okay. This next one is for Courtney, I believe. Let me double check. Oh no, this is for Sarah. This is for Sarah, sorry. Biggest, most pressing obstacle. And this looks to be yourself. Yourself. And girl, I feel you on that, let me tell you. I totally feel you. But look at all these animals. So I kind of feel like, sorry, my pop socket came off. This case is like really slick, so my pop socket came off. But so I might be a little bit wobbly until I get another one. But I kind of feel like all these different animals represent your guides. Let's see. There's a sloth. Oh, look at that little bobcat. He's cute. A snake, a dragonfly, some butterflies, a monkey. Oh, look at this, like, parrot. That's beautiful. These parrots and lizards. And then, like, a cicada. So, and maybe this might be like a mountain lion or something. But that little bobcat is so cute. So, look into, and that's like some kind of, was it a rhinoceros beetle? I can't remember, but, yeah, maybe look into those, totem animals. Is that what they're called? Okay, and then, this is number 31. Okay. I totally grabbed the wrong book. Look at me. This is also Sacred Rebels for this one. Yeah, we had a little hiccup yesterday. We were, power went out for like 3 hours. It was a mess. But anyway, back on track today. So it says, you are wise. You know how to grow even without knowing how you know. Like the ancient forest, spectacular galaxies, and the acorn that becomes the oak tree, there's natural intelligence for growth that is beyond logic and reason. It just happens. At the deepest level, we are governed by the force that is so palpable, it literally shapes the world. At the same time, it is so invisible that sometimes we forget its presence and worry that our minds have to work everything out for life to happen and for us to be all right. We can become unnecessarily anxious about our affairs and how life will unfold. The oracle brings the message that you are growing. You really are. Don't doubt it. Even if you don't see it yet, remember that so much is happening when the seed is still unbroken in the ground. Below the earth, it is summoning up all the might, power, and force it needs to push above the topsoil and burst up into the light. It is essential for anything good to happen later on. Yet we don't see any of that. We have to trust that things will happen when the time is right. You're also being asked to trust yourself. You know how to grow. Don't overthink things. It won't help you. Don't worry so much. You are doing a great job at this game of life. When you trust yourself, you relax and you can heed your own wisdom, insight, and messages much more clearly and easily. Let's see, I'm flipping the page. This oracle is also telling you not to resist any points of instability in your life. This even applies to your most treasured relationship or creative projects. The instability is just a growing pain because more consciousness, more love, and more light wants to infiltrate and pervade all parts of your life. The instability is not a sign of sickness but of growth, so don't fret. Instead, choose to flow and grow. And then you can pause this and read this. And an acorn is supposed to be good luck. If given from one witch to another, it's supposed to be good luck. So I'll see if I can find a charm or something, or I might go out in my yard and see if we got any, because I know we got tons of acorns and stuff on the ground. But yeah, acorns are really, it's a really great symbol of it's a symbol of where you've been and where you're going, and you're always growing. So I think that's really cool. Okay, so the next one is Courtney, and this is actually the Flower of Life Oracle, and it doesn't have a book. So it says she wants to know if she will keep her job. So I'm going to ask my pendulum. Pendulum, Courtney wants to know if she will be able to keep her job. And that is a yes. Courtney also wants to know, will they let her go in a couple months? And that is a sign of no. And just to show you, let's see. Pendulum, please show me a clear sign for yes. Okay, thank you. Pendulum, please show me a clear sign for no. Okay, thank you. Okay, Pendulum, am I on planet Earth right now? And that's a sign for yes. Pendulum, is my name Bob? No, my name is not Bob. My name is also Courtney. So I wanted to show you a pendulum, and I think everybody should get a pendulum. I know it doesn't work for everyone, but a pendulum for me is a very essential tool. I have probably 5. And a pendulum kind of is speaking to your higher self or your spirit guides or anything like that. So anyway, and this is for Courtney. And so Flower of Life is all different seasons, all different types of flowers. I think this is really beautiful. I don't really use it a lot because, I don't know, I'm just not drawn to it. But anyway, it says belief. A belief is a thought you think so many times over that you eventually hold it to be true. And I'm going to go ahead and butt in a little bit, and that goes for your self-esteem and your self-worth. Is if you tell yourself, I'm a piece of crap, nobody likes me, I'm a piece of crap, you're going to start believing it. So, and that is really extremely difficult for me to change that self-talk. And that's when meditating and good affirmations come in. And you can meditate. You can do a guided meditation with self-affirmations of I'm beautiful, I'm loved, I'm held by the universe, etc. So, it is something you've been practicing for a long time, and it always feels like the most familiar path to take. If your life is pleasing, stay with this. If your life is not pleasing, it is time to change your thoughts, thus changing your beliefs. Today you may like to say to yourself, I am not limited by my past or future thinking. I choose my thoughts with care and mindfulness. I regularly have new insights and discover new ways of seeing my world. I am willing to change and grow. And I need to implement that myself, because that's, self-doubt, it kills, it'll kill everything. And this one is for Regina. And she says, should she take time for herself? And I already answered this, because yes, you should. And I'm going to answer this for everybody. You should take time for yourself. If it's 5 minutes while you drink a cup of tea and your kids watch YouTube videos or Barney or whatever. If your husband gets home and you say, hey honey, I want to take a bath. If that 20 minutes in the bath is the only thing that you do for yourself, that's wonderful. Everybody needs to self-care and needs to care for themselves, because you know what? You're irreplaceable. You're each and every one of you are perfect in your own way. And each and every one of you bring something to this group that is so beautiful. And each and every one of you need to care for yourselves, because you know what? You're my friends, and I love y'all. And I really hate to see you guys struggling. And self-care is a way to implement that. And like I said, if it's 5 minutes for a cup of tea, if it's going and sitting under a tree, whatever it is, and it needs to be a good thing. It doesn't need to be smoking a cigarette. It doesn't need to be drinking a cup of coffee. It doesn't need to be, eating a candy bar. I'm talking about something that nourishes your soul. So yeah, Regina wants to know, should she take time for herself? And I'm going to show you with my pendulum. Regina wants to know, should she take time for herself? And I know it looks like it's swinging around, but that is a yes. And I don't know your situation. So hopefully, this gives you an idea of where to start. And this is the Messenger Oracle, and this is Embrace Spirit. This is really beautiful bird. So let me get the book real quick. Number 8. Whoop, alright, back. Okay. It says, you're a spiritual being living a physical life. Embrace spirit in your journey and reaffirm your connection with the divine. Fly to the heavens, but remember to look down and see that the divine exists in the magical, natural world beneath you. Spirit dwells within all, and everything you see and know, and everything that you do not see and which is unknown. Both the creative and the destructive, the beautiful and the ugly, are born of the divine. So I'm going to say the first sentence over again. You're a spiritual being living a physical life. That is, and that's such a difficult place to be, because, of all the lives and all the places that we've been, and to decide to come back here again in this world is, you guys know, it's so scary. And, but you know what? We got each other. And then Angel wants to know, how will her birth experience be, or what should she focus on for for having a good birth experience. And I'm actually going to bring out my board. And this might not work, so... And this is actually a different deck. This is the Angel Inspiration deck, which I haven't... It's been dormant for a while, so I was kind of surprised it came out. But these are really beautiful, too. I mean, they're all beautiful in their own way, but this is very... It's a little bit different, so... Okay, so Angel wants to know, what will her birth experience be like? And I'm going to hold it down a little bit so I can read out the letters. Okay, whenever you're ready. Okay, so it's an E. A. It's an S. And it looks like it's pointing to Y. So will her birth experience be easy? Okay, and that's pointing to yes. Okay, and the angel also wants to know, what should she focus on for her to have a good birth experience? It's thinking. Okay, that's an H. Also Y. It's thinking. Okay, that's a P. That's an N. So she should take some hypnobirthing classes. And that's a, let's say yes. So, sorry that took so long. It tends to not like when I film it for some reason. With me, it swings all over the place, but anyway. So yeah, take some hypnobirthing classes. I don't know anything about that stuff because I don't have any children. I have a stepdaughter, but someone else did all the hard work for that. And I just get to enjoy having a baby girl. Well, she's not a baby, but, anyway. But, this is Greet the Dawn. And, my phone is about out of memory, so I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to go delete some stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It says Greet the Dawn. And it's very bright. It's very beautiful. That's number 23. And these actually have angels that go along with them. So, okay. So this is, keywords are fresh start, opportunities, new beginnings. And angel is Gazardiel. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but angel of new beginnings. Okay. Every day is an opportunity to start fresh with a clean slate. Whatever may have happened yesterday, today gives you the chance to do things differently. The light of a new day is an invitation for you to shine your inner light of love and beauty out into the world, so that it may touch others and warm their day. You don't have to take on the world, simply do your best today. The more you try to force things, the more you open yourself up to conflict. Allow your day to happen as it needs to, manifesting a sense of gratitude and acceptance for the gifts and challenges it may bring. The angels ask, do you allow yesterday to cloud your today? Are you making the same mistakes today as you made yesterday? The angels say to tell yourself, I am grateful for the opportunities each day brings. Each day I do my best, and that is enough. So yeah, so that's it. And I'm going to go write these down so I have a record of it. So yeah, hope you guys liked it. Sorry it took so long. And for those of you that I owe readings to, I'm getting to them. It's just, I gotta pace myself because, I'm having some pain today. Some extra, I got like, trigger points. I got like knots in my muscles, but anyway, so if I sit or lay in one position too long, I actually go into a spasm. So, but anyway, yeah. So if y'all have any questions, let me know. If y'all want a reading, let me know. Please be kind with your criticism, and love and light, everyone. Blessed be. Hope y'all have a great day. All right.